Hey, what's up, guys? DJ D-phlo here, coming at you with another DJ tip. On today's session, let's have a look at how you go about connecting a very basic sound setup. So just connecting your CDJ to your mixer to your speaker. In future videos, we'll be looking at a little bit more advanced setups, such as connecting your mixer maybe to your desk mixer, and then your desk mixer to your sound management system before connecting it to the amplifiers, and then moving on to connecting it to your main system. But for today, let's look at something very basic: just your CD player to your mixer to your speaker. Before I continue today's session, please remember to share, like, follow, and subscribe. I will still be dropping a lot more content. So here we speak all things DJ. All right, let's go. Let's have a look at what we'll be connecting today. It's the XDJ 1000, DJM 700 mixer, and XDJ 1000, and we have the RCF Art 725A speaker. And then we have here it's the deck. Then we have the mixer, and of course the other deck here. So I'll just show you how we go about plugging these. Let's have a look at the cables that need to be that we need to use here. Okay, let's have a look at this wonderful mess of cables. Let's start from the left to right. So CD players, your CD players are going to need, here we go, RCA to RCA connections. So you're going to need two of them. As you can see, I've got two of them here. So you're going to have left and right RCA to RCA connections. Let's take that out the way. Depending on the CD player that you use, the power might be different to what you see here. Some CD players take this type of power, the kettle power. Some CD players take adapter, but it's very common. A lot of CD players use this particular connection. So my XDJ 1000 MK1s use this particular one, which is the 2-pin plug thing. Yeah, don't know what they call it. Maybe there's a terminology for that. Let's move on to the audio out from your mixer. So depending on the type of mixer that you have, you might find that your audio output might only be XLR, it might be jack, it might be RCA, sorry, and then it might be XLR, as you can see here. But in this case, I have two options on this mixer. I have an option for RCA master out, and I have an option of XLR master out. There is a difference between the two when it comes to sound quality, but it's not very it's not that audible when you're really actually playing and stuff like that. But for the guys that are more of your sound engineers and stuff, will give you will have a detailed reason as to why it would be different. But to my understanding, for short distances, these two will work the same. This is an unbalanced, and this would be balanced. So for short distances, you'll find that the RCA and the XLR will work the same. But for longer distances, for a balanced sound output, your XLR out will work a lot better because it will have less sound quality loss. Guys that are sound engineers, please maybe correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe just add to what I am saying, add some more flavor to it. But in this case, I have RCA to XLR one, or I have XLR to XLR, male and female. You probably see why they call it male and female. One is got the hole and one is got, yeah. But yeah, anyways, if your CD players link, you're going to have this cable here. I'll just clear the Ethernet cable. So it's going to be the same on both sides. Show you how to connect that. And then the speaker itself, my speaker here takes on this kettle cord, also very common amongst the speakers, but there are some other speakers that take on that speak-on looking type of power connector. I don't know what it's called. All right, so let's look at the back of the equipment. Sometimes a lot of people, this is what intimidates them, because looking at this, you have so many little plugs and things that you need to connect here, and it looks all so complicated, and it's actually not. It's very straightforward. It's literally color coded: red, white, but you just need to know where this red, white from here is supposed to go here. So if your mixer is a 2-channel mixer, that is very simple. I mean, 4-channel mix obviously looks like there's a lot more at the back going on, but it's really not that complicated. It's just exactly the same thing duplicated. So in each of the mixes, at the back of it, it will be segmented. It will show you exactly what channel 1 is. So in this mixer here, it shows you channel 1, and then channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. Obviously, it looks like it's going from back to front here because we're on the back of the mixer. But when you're in front of the mixer, obviously channel 1 will start from your left, and channel 4 will be all the way to your right. So normally what I do, if I have a 4-channel mixer, I'll connect one CD player to channel 1 and the other CD player to channel 4, so that I just have that space in between. Some people like to do it on channel 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, or 1 and 3, whatever you want to do. Really, it's up to you. It's whatever you feel comfortable with at that point. All right, so let's connect our CD players to our mixer. Before you get started, as you can notice that I have not plugged any of the power cables. Don't plug your power cables. I would suggest at this point I plug them at the end, and then I switch on my deck. So yeah, red to red, white to white. And then on your mixer, you will have an option of line, phono, or CD, depending on the type of mixer that you have. The guys that have actually played off your vinyls and your turntables, you will know that you connect the turntable specifically to phono, because turntables put out a very low level signal, and phono will amplify that. So line is basically an amplified version of phono. So decks like this, they put out a high level signal, and you need to put it on line. So line on channel 1, white to white, red to red. And we do the same on the left hand side. Then we have red to red, white to white, and like I said, I connect my other CD player to channel 4, white to white, red to red, and that's our audio connected for our CD players. Then if your CD players link, we have this link cable here. Gonna connect it here. It's going to be clips into the link portion there, and then on the other CD player, link again. Just mind the mess. So as you can see, so far the decks are connected to the mixer, and we're good. Now I'm going to connect XLR, male and female. So to my output, because I only have one speaker here, I'm going to connect it to the speaker here. So I'm going to just put it onto the right hand side over there, and then it goes to my speaker at the back. Come to my speaker here, and as you can see, you have over here is the input. You'll notice that this particular input can take a jack. So in the center there is a jack or an XLR, and then you have your balanced link. So if you want to link this speaker to a different speaker, you'll just take the other side of this cable, put it in here, and then plug it into another speaker. So, but for now, this goes there. Okay, and that is the power. Hey, it's hard doing this one-handed. Yeah, there it is. And that's the power in. No, is that? Yep, now that's good. Okay, we continue on to the power for the CD players. The 2-pin plug mentioned the last time. There we go. And we plug it into the deck. And this could go to our extension here. So the extension itself is also still unplugged at this current point. I just switch everything on at the end. Maybe I'm doing it differently to someone else. And this is the other power here, and this will also plug in here. Then I can plug my mixer. So like I said, I plug all the powers after I've plugged everything else, and then I switch on the plug at the end. There we go. Okay, and then we have the extension. Let me plug that. Switch on, and then we can switch on the decks, the mixer, and the speaker here. And just like that, everything is on. I've already selected a song there. Mixer is on. That is on. You can play and master output. I hope that video was insightful and helped some of you guys clarify some of the issues that you might have in, say, connecting a basic setup from your mixer to your CD players, or rather CD players to your mixer. I firmly believe that every single DJ, if you say you're a DJ, you should know at least the basics of connecting a setup. But for more videos, guys, I will be dropping a lot more videos moving forward. Please just remember to share, like, follow, subscribe. Maybe this video will help someone out there. Thanks for watching.